I asked each of you to do a homework assignment. I wanted you to write about JoJo. Positive reasons why she should be a member of the Abby Lee Dance Company. Then I asked you to, on the flip side, write down reasons she should not be part of the Abby Lee Dance Company. Week after week, JoJo proves that she is a tough cookie, but I think she needs somebody to be on her. So think how much more JoJo would improve. If she hears it from her peers, maybe it will have an impact. Mackenzie, would you like to share with us? Come on up here.
The first reason is sometimes she's very loud. Sometimes she's off in the group dances, and sometimes she's a little too crazy.
All right, what are the good things?
She's kind, and she puts a lot of hard work into our dances.
Okay.
You had some timing issues, sometimes a little too loud, but she's very dedicated and hardworking.
You take opportunities from people who have been here longer. Okay, and then the good things. You're nice and a team player.
You lip sync when you're on stage. You respect us.
Good word, respect.
You're still getting used to picking up in 2 days, and obviously you're crazy in public.
I'm really impressed how JoJo's taking this all in. It's not easy, and I respect the fact that JoJo's standing tall and taking it like a champ, just like Nia does.
So, JoJo, you've wanted a permanent spot on this team since you got to Pittsburgh, but you're lucky to even be a guest here at the ALDC. However, there's a lot that makes you an ALDC dancer. You're a performer, and you're sassy. So, I'm gonna give you this jacket. This is sacred, and this is for the rest of this season. This is not for all eternity, okay? You're welcome.
Abby, I promise no trouble, no lawsuits, no craziness, no nothing.
Up, up, down, down. Look at my baby girl! Hello! Baby! How's a baby girl? Hello! Did you get a haircut? Did you get a haircut? I heard. Broadway Baby is my dog. Hello! Hello, hello, hello! She is the best thing in my life. She doesn't roll her eyes at me. She is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. All the way around? Go. That's fine.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
We all showed up for dance today, and Kelly's not in the driveway. It's like our team is not whole.
Yeah, it really screams hip-hop.
Look at this. Look at this part.
All right. I am not doing a pyramid right now. How dare Kelly do this to me? I've had it. There's not enough people to do a pyramid. I have to go back to the drawing board. No pyramid. I'm angry at the people that aren't here. I'm very disappointed. But I'm also angry at the people that are here. You had 6 group numbers. Some of you know 2 of them, some of you know 1 of them. That's not gonna be a winning number. After Nationals, there was a break in the competition season. While I was gone shooting my show in Los Angeles, I arranged for some guest choreographers to come into my studio to have routines that are already ready to go. But then I learned from my staff that nobody showed up. Last season, you all had 2 solos ready to go before we ever started our competition season. I didn't find out that people weren't here until the choreographers called me and say, hey, it was kind of hard to get a great number together when only 2 kids were there. That makes me look bad. Do these kids really think that you win an overall national title and then you don't take class anymore? Really? You're only as good as your last performance. The break is the time that you set new goals, you overcome new obstacles, and you improve. No pyramid.
But Abby, how can you throw away all that they worked for last year?
Like this. Girls, no pyramid.
Where is Brooke's costume?
Ew.
That looks like Mackenzie would wear that.
Brooke's costume is awful. It was hot pink and it had red polka dots on it that were stickers. It was just terrible. I don't know how we're gonna come up with another costume, but Brooke is not wearing this costume on stage. That is just ugly. Does it look like 13 to 15
she
age?
looks like Pennywise the Clown. Brooke gets handed her costume. It is probably the ugliest costume I have ever seen. And all eyes fall on Vivi's top. And all of a sudden, Brooke is now wearing Vivi's top.
I like the top.
Vivi finally gets a costume that is a custom-made costume, and we have to now share. I'm not happy.
Let's get some glitter.
You gonna put glitter? Like a glitter on Kathy's costume?
Oh, screw Kathy. I ain't afraid of her.
Ooh.
How'd it go?
It's good, but you know what? I thought about it, and I really don't want Paige. What's your kid's name? Move,
Brooke.
please. I don't want Brooke wearing the costume. I'm sorry. I've thought about it, and I saw you over here floundering the way you were sewing that, and it's not gonna look the same tomorrow, and we just need to come up with something else.
Whatever, Brooke. Take the costume off. You know what, Kathy? If you don't want to be part of our group,
You know,
don't come to our studio.
Kelly, it has nothing
Get
to
the
do
costume
with,
off.
It has nothing to do with being
My daughter
part
is
of your
dancing in
group.
3 minutes,
Well,
and you're
I'm
taking
sorry.
the costume
I
off
know,
her back.
but it's ridiculous that
Whatever,
you guys
Kathy.
aren't prepared. No, you want to come out here, Kelly? We need to talk.
Leave our studio.
I don't need to leave your studio.
My
No,
daughter
I
has to go on stage.
I think we need to talk.
Kathy's way out of line coming up to me 3 numbers before my daughter is going on stage and having her take her costume off. And I think it's bullshit.
It's ridiculous. I never saw such disorganization in all my life.
Yeah, well, it isn't my disorganization, is it?
You know what?
But she'll hurt my daughter.
You know what? I think that from now on, when Abby insists on ridiculousness like this, that you stand up for yourself.
We always share costumes. I mean, that's what a group is about.
They haven't had a new
Well,
costume the way
whatever.
everybody
Well,
else
why
has.
didn't you
How
tell
many
me
new
this
costumes-
earlier
How
so
many
I
new-
could have got my costume from
Kelly, how
Maddie?
many new costumes have you had? It
Go
doesn't
back
matter.
to your studio.
You know what? I'm not. I'm here to stay. So
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay?
Neither
well,
does
that's
anybody
your
else.
problem. That's your problem. You need to like it.
Well, here's your costume, and you can sew it yourself. Hire one of your sewing ladies
Well,
to
I
sew
intend
it.
to. She ripped the costume off of her, and she had the audacity to throw it at me.
No, my daughter is gonna dance in her leotard and tights, and I'd like to have one of your kids from your studio out there dancing
Well,
against
you
her,
know
because I can
something?
guarantee
You know what? Oh.
she will beat
Oh,
their ass
I doubt
wearing
it.
a leotard.
I doubt it.
Watch.
I doubt
Let's
it.
go.
I doubt it. Your kids all have sickled feet, and it blows my mind
Yeah.
because that's all you hear is
Yeah,
sickled
Kat.
feet, sickled
Sure.
feet, sickled feet, and they all have them.
Let's bring your studio
You know
to
what?
a
Bring it on,
competition we
babe.
go to.
Bring it on.
Bring it on,
Bring it
Kathy.
on.
We're gonna start working right now. This is the group number.
Okay.
And I'm just tipping you off. Chloe was my lead in the group number, and now it's gonna be you. So I'm sure Chloe's mother's gonna hate you, but oh well.
It was overwhelming because it was all so new. And, you know, of course, there's always anxiety when you haven't danced with a team before, especially a team that was so seasoned and had been together so long.
So we're gonna start you over here. Originally, Chloe had the lead as the angel, but now Chloe is not the tallest member of the group. So I'm going with the tall member, and that's Allie. This was Brooks, and it's so little. I wanna see if it fits you, if it looks stupid. That's cute, turn back around.
I felt really bad because Abby switched me out with Chloe's part because I didn't want to just come in and like take her spot because she's been here for a long time.
Who are you?
I am Allie's mom.
Oh, I'm like, no one introduces me. Here's Holly.
Shelly, nice to meet you. Yes, Shelly.
Nice to meet
And that's
you.
Allie.
Oh, okay. What is she working on?
I really don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, smile, 1.
Looks like she's learning a solo.
I don't know.
break into a big lunge down.
I don't know if this is so much a solo.
Oh, is it a private?
I don't think it's a private. It looks like Chloe's part in a group dance. As Allie's executing the dance movements, it becomes really apparent that she is not a demon. She is an angel because she's doing Chloe's part.
It's
her featured part.
It's the part in the group dance. Oh my gosh, Christy's gonna freak.
Because Chloe's been talking nonstop about she's happy.
And she said to Miss Abby yesterday, remember? She goes, am I still gonna have my part?
That's exactly right. She did.
Excuse me, just 1 minute.
Okay. Abby's not that noble to pick Allie because I think she believes that Allie's that superior of a dancer. I think Abby selects Allie to do that part because she's getting back at Chloe for missing part of her booty camp during break.
What? This is the new girl's mom. Let's not tell her what, and let's just see if she figures it out.
Oh, she's learning the group.
But, yeah, and no, keep watching, though. Keep watching.
She's doing Chloe's part, isn't she?
There you go. That's it.
I think Christy is going to be so disappointed. I feel that this was Abby's way of teaching Chloe a lesson. Don't stay away from the studio for 3 months. Don't go on family vacations nonstop, and come to class.
PK, go. PK, coupe, PK, coupe, soutenu.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Over there.
Come here, we're just going to slide. New girl was in my spot. Keep sliding her down. She'll have to slide down.
Yeah.
Down.
Or does she have a solo?
No, not so much.
The new girl?
No, it's the group dance she's learning.
Why is she doing Chloe's part?
Chloe's your national title winner, and she's been here since she was 2. You know, you talk about these girls missing 3 days for vacation. Well, Allie's missed 13 years.
You guys have summer scholarships?
Hi.
Hi. We meet again.
Hi. Hi.
I had the opportunity to meet the moms, and you know, it was you know, scary at first because I'm not from here. I'm not from Pittsburgh. I'm from New Orleans. I really don't know anyone, so it was a little. I was timid at first.
I have to say I don't approve. Nothing against. And I know there's nothing you can do. We all do what we're told, but you know, Chloe worked hard. They all worked hard.
And they've danced here their whole lives.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand that. It's understandable. I'm sorry.
You know what, Shelly? If you feel so bad, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and go down and say something to Abby? Like, you know, it's not right to take the lead away from a child who's been here since she was 2.
I just told your moms this whole story. Now I'm gonna tell you real quick. You are not at the level you were on last season when you won the national championship. You won a title, Brooke won a title, and you haven't stepped on a stage in how many weeks? And now you're gonna go all the way to Denver and perform. Really? I'm crazy. You think I'm crazy? So you're gonna do this number for me, and if it's not perfect, I will pull all the demons, and Allie, you will do the angel part as a solo. Understood? That means you won't be dancing at all.
She cannot possibly be seriously considering scrapping the group number and putting someone who just walked in off the street and giving her a solo. That's outrageous. That means my child will have nothing to do during this dance competition.
So if we don't do this group dance, that means Mia's not dancing.
That's wrong.
Where's
Her
Shelly?
name is Abby Lee Miller. She has wrong as her middle name.
Get up, I'm gonna give you a hug. That was great.
Allie just did the number as a solo, the group number.
But we're worried that she's taking everybody out of the dance and just putting your daughter as a solo.
Oh gosh, I hope that
That
doesn't
means
happen.
Nia it won't be dancing at all.
At this point, we're getting really close to going to competition, and I don't want to waste my time. And I know, as much as I hate to do it, I'm going to have to go downstairs and talk to Abby about this. Abby?
What?
I don't want to go all across the country to have my child not dance in a group or a solo.
Suddenly, Holly really cares. I mean, she doesn't want to go all the way to Denver if Nia doesn't have a solo. Well, you know what? Too bad. You're part of the team. and this is what we're doing. Don't get bitch and complain when your kid's not in the number.
But
They
my
should have
thing
been here
is,
training.
Abby, you're not God. I'm just all
Then
I'm
what are you
asking-
doing in here wasting my
I'm asking
time?
you, is Nia in the group dance or not? That's all I'm asking.
Ask Nia.
The last time Abby pulled the stunt, Nia did not dance in the group number.
If she's going to Denver, I am expecting that she's going to do the group number.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
It's very clear that I'm in Kelly's seat and Allie's in
Yeah,
Paige and
Allie's
Brooke's
in Brooke's
seat.
jacket.
Yeah. I don't even know Kelly. I don't really know the history behind it or why she didn't come back, but if it's Kelly's choice, then I don't know what to say.
Well, I'll tell you one thing you could say. If she tries to make that group dance a solo, you should stand up and say, my daughter's not doing it.
But I'm not the teacher. Like, I don't tell the algebra teacher how to teach algebra, so why would I tell a dance teacher how to teach dance or how to make those decisions?
Telling her you would rather do the group, not a solo, isn't telling the dance teacher how to teach
No,
dance.
you are. If that's what she chose to do. And I'm not gonna tell her what to do with her creative license.
I don't know what Shelley's up to, but this is really heartbreaking to me. I'm not sure Shelley is gonna last with this group of dance moms. I can't predict it. It doesn't look good. She's no dummy. You put the...
No, she's not.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She's here for one purpose only.
How's it going in there?
Okay, just, if you wanna just give me peace right now and let me get to this
Tell them they're
first
doing the group?
competition. Please just tell them they're doing the group.
I can't believe that she said that as a mom, she would not question a teacher's decision. You're the mother. You get to decide what's morally right and what's morally wrong. If you know a teacher is doing something that's wrong, you get to be able to say, and trump the teacher's like, that's wrong. You're sending the wrong message to my child.
Really want it to be a
Well,
group.
you know
It's
what?
just so beautiful.
It's a group. It's a group. There's no doubt that it's a group. It's just that I got to keep them in control.
I know.
I can't have a studio where the mothers run the show.
I know.
That does not work for me.
I know.
I have to say that I'm not sure Shelley fits in. Like when she speaks, birds fly out of her mouth. When I speak, fire comes out of mine. Holly, she makes you look rough.
Don't let that hair bother you. Hi!
Hey, how are you? Long time no see.
This is the guy from high school? I got a surprise visit from an old friend of mine. Ladies.
Do you know him?
Kelly. Remember the guy she's always talking about?
It's good to see you.
Yeah, thanks.
Was that the boy you stole from Abby?
Is there's, oh, okay, there's the history there now.
Uh-huh.
This is him.
Kelly who?
Kelly, ditzy blonde, like hair, airhead. You remember?
Forgot the routines?
Yes.
Oh, no. I've got a beautiful daughter, by the way.
now?
I live in Parker, yes. How do all these people know you out here now?
What?
It's like I'm walking down the hall and everyone's Abby, 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 Abby.
I'm somebody now.
And these,
You know,
and these
I was
girls too.
nothing. I was nothing in high school. Now I'm somebody. I'm a dance teacher. It's hot in here. Kelly has the mothers believing that she dated him or went out with him. In the meantime, she was 12. He didn't even remember who she was. Can we
nice
get
to see
together?
Tonight?
Maybe tonight. Can I leave, please? Would you mind?
No, we're fine.
You haven't finished working.
Look at me. I'm like, you're fine. No.
Allie, you want to come out with Mark and I? We're gonna go and watch some numbers. I'm gonna talk to him. You want to go in the theater? Okay.
Bye. Come back, Abby.
I don't understand why she wouldn't take our girls to watch.
Because she's wooing her.
I really do think she's trying to woo her.
And I have something to say. He did date Kelly. He's pretending he didn't, and they did date. Like, I know for a fact they dated.
I know they did. That's
Like, he probably is afraid to admit it in front of her because she was so psycho jealous she tried to slash his tires over it. You know that? Like, she went ballistic over it. Abby likes him. He knows who Kelly is.
Yeah.
Did you see all of a sudden? I think she was trying to hold her stomach in. She got skinny.
Jill!
She actually got thin. Did you notice her outfit today? She
No,
looks
I
really
don't
skinny.
think she got thin. She's lost some weight.
Yeah, thinner.
Okay.
I'm glad you put the group costume on because you can do the group dance. I have to think about the team, and sometimes, Holly, it's better to not dance and sit in the audience than go out and not be ready and look like crap. I tried to tell Holly, just wait and let me see. She didn't get it through her head that I was strategically watching the other competitors. Those moms may think they know it all, but they don't know half of what I do. All right, let's focus. Nia, just feel everyone around you. If you're too fast, slow down. You nervous, Allie? Nervous in just getting out there and doing the dance well? Or nervous in judges not liking you? What kind of nervous? Letting me down?
The pressure that Abby put on me was very stressful because I don't want to screw the dance up. I'm just a little scared that I won't be able to do it.
Act number 20. This is in our Elite Junior Contemporary Small Group. Please welcome to the stage, Angels and Demons.
Demons were amazing. And I was watching the demons because the angel had her own part. And you know what? My daughter was a demon. So maybe if she was an angel, I could have said the angel was amazing, but I wasn't watching.
When Abby does one of these claps, that means it's good. Yeah.
I thought for the first time out this season, the group was pretty darn amazing on stage. Allie was just gorgeous. Her dancing was angelic. I think Allie sold the role of the angel. Yay! Hallelujah! Very nice, very nice. And my new angel. Yay! My God, you were stunning. She was just this pretty little angel. It was fabulous.
Abby comes in the dressing room, and I think it's so funny that she gives Allie all of the credit for the group dance. Like, wouldn't you want to give your dancers credit that you've trained? Isn't it your name and your reputation?
And ladies and gentlemen, your highest scoring junior small group with a score of 279.5 points is act number 20, Angels and Demons.
Yay, the group gets first, but I wish Brooke and Paige were here to celebrate with us.
Name of your studio on 3, nice and loud. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to all of our junior small groups. You guys can take a bow on 3.
I'm very proud of myself. I'm proud of my staff, and I'm proud of the girls. I had to put a winning number back on the stage. Coming off of a national victory, you can't rest on your laurels. So we did it. The girls went out there. They were beautiful. It was a great number, and we won again.
You know, I think the girls were amazing, and I think that dance was fabulous. Like, what happens next week? You know, like, we go back, do we have pyramid? When you're featured, it's easier to get to the top of the pyramid.
Good job, girls.
Way to go. Way to go.
Congratulations. Wow, that was another clean sweep. And you don't get a big head. It's the beginning of the season. There weren't that many people against you. Understood? Thank you, Allie, for being a new addition to our team. Girls, do you see what it's like to have somebody that's inspiring and wants to work hard and is there? You know, that just isn't Brooke and Paige. Sorry.
But maybe they're reacting to the way you talk to them. Maybe you should have been more encouraging.
Maybe I should have done a lot of things, but you know what? Maybe I should get a thank you. Year after year, her kid won a title. Now, she all over that title. Excuse me, ladies. I don't swear in front of children, but you know what? That's what they did. Over the title, over the competition that was holding the title, everything. And you don't do that, not in this business.
And you just cursed in front of our children, and
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Nice role model, Abby.
Hey, hit the road, Jack. There's always another kid, always.
You're always so eager to get rid of people. This entire team has made a commitment.
Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. I leave my husband, I leave my other daughter. Sacrifice, sacrifice.
You
it's
wouldn't know
all
'cause
okay.
you don't have anybody else.
That's right, sweetheart. You walk out that door, keep walking, you're finished. This week has been quite nice without Kelly. Now, if I could just find a way to get rid of Christy. I'm sorry I swore, but you've all heard worse. Girls, great job. You're dismissed. I'm gonna go have dinner. I have an old friend I saw tonight. I'm so glad you came over here today. That was a nice surprise.
All right, well,
Let's wrap it up. Oh, what about Kendall?
I heard the fat lady singing in the hall. It's time to go.
You have a new solo today. You have a new solo today. You have a new solo today. I was gonna have you dance in whatever the next age group is, 9 to 11. You've had a really easy year. You're on 8 and under, and you're 8. You're at the top of the age scale, yes? Everybody else is at the bottom of their age scale. So we're gonna bump you up and put you on the youngest side, just so we see how it is, all right?
I can't believe Abby bumped Maddie up into Chloe's age category. It's just typical Abby. She can't let Chloe just have her day. She always has to make it about Maddie.
I really don't want Maddie bumped up into my age category because I feel like I have a better chance of winning first place if we were in separate categories.
And I love your veil. You're so sassy. All right, good luck, have fun.
It's really important that I make my mom proud of me, and when I'm dancing, I always look for her in the audience.
Category 9 to 11, please welcome to the stage Chloe and Paul.
Tu m'as jamais dit que tu m'aimais comme ça. Après tout le temps qu'on a passé ensemble.
When I watch Chloe dance, it is such an amazing feeling for me. It's like magic. She is my little girl. I love her more than words can say, and when she's on stage, she's perfection.
Beautiful is kind of a difficult dance, and I really like the challenges, and I'm not afraid of competing against older girls because I'm used to winning every dance I do.
Right now, judges, 27A. 27A, this is Maddie. Category age 9, it's beautiful.
There's other kids on the team who've worked hard, and Abby should have left Maddie in her own age category because then Maddie could have done that category, Chloe could have done this one, Brooke could have done the next one. She moved Maddie up so that she would make sure that Chloe didn't win.
All right, folks, here's your top 5. Here we go. Third place, entry number 24.
The stakes are really high because this is regionals, and we have to do really well because this is to qualify us for nationals.
Ladies and gentlemen, by less than 1 point, separate second from first. Second place, entry Entry number 25, that's Chloe from Abby Lee Miller. And ladies and gentlemen, your power division 9 to 11 solo champion with the check black, your winner will be Maddie Ziegler, the beautiful.
Maddie beat Chloe by half a point. They shouldn't have even been competing against one another. I mean, this is kind of getting ridiculous. Chloe's constantly being set up to lose. It's not fair.
I don't think it's fair that I didn't get first. I lost by half a point.
She's at least able to compete at nationals.
Tell me about your name one more time.
Maddie,
From what studio?
Abby Lee Dance Company.
And who was your choreographer?
Abby Lee.
Girls, guys, take a bow.
Maddie won first place for her solo. She's definitely going to nationals.
Congratulations! So I hope that our little rival, whatever, finally got the message that she's just not in the same league.
No, she is not in the same league.
And first place in the preteen group category goes to Dance in the Rain.
Let's face it, our kids do lyrical. That's what they do best. And we said we were going to switch it up, and we didn't because we went out to win.
I don't think lyrical's necessarily preparing our girls for LA. Girls will not always be working for Abby in a competition dance setting. Our girls need to be prepared for the real world. In the real world, there's more to dance than lyrical. We started off the season doing things out of our comfort zone. I'm hoping that you're going to push the girls to do more of the dances that you did at the beginning of the season. We know the girls do well with lyrical. They're strong in lyrical.
Well, I wouldn't say that Nia does well in lyrical.
Well, I think what Holly's saying is we can't always go in just to win. We have to go in. I know, but it can't always be about that. Our beautiful lyrical. This is what we've been doing all along for years and years. It's what put us on the map. It's what these kids do best. Personally, I would love to see them break out of the box, and I think the kids want to also. Push
All
these
right,
kids.
time out,
There's
time out,
always
time out,
someone
time out,
better.
time out. First of all, Jill, you are in my studio. We don't use the word can't. The moms are always pushing me to do a routine that's not lyrical, but that's usually what I do best, and that's usually what wins. I can do whatever I want. We do go to competition to win.
I agree, and
We
that's
don't
the
go
why
to
go.
competition
I agree
not
with that.
to win. All right, we're gonna move on from the dancing because your mothers just wanna flap their gums, and I really don't care what they think. So let's move on. The group routine is a period piece. It's a musical theater piece.
Oh, great.
The name of the piece is Decadent Darlings.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
The moms have been begging me not to do another lyrical routine. Well, they've got it. Let's see how it works out. So, my last solo. We'll be going to Nia. The name of your solo is The Color Purple. Ooh. Now, you don't place with that solo? There won't be any solos for a long time. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been a rough road for Nia. The idea that she may never have a solo again is a crazy amount of pressure. And I just wish for once Abby would support and root for Nia.
Now, I decided to do a musical theater piece because I want to challenge the girls, I want to push them, and they need to learn their period dances throughout history. That's important for any dancer. I'm not saying that this routine isn't shaping up to be adorable. It is, but it's not lyrical. That's what we do best. That's what wins competitions. But I will risk losing to prove a point to the moms. Girls, brains in your heads. This is very important. Face front, face front.
This is completely different from what they have done. Even though the moms have been divided over the last couple weeks, there's one thing we can agree on, and that's too many lyrical numbers. Me? We have to go down and get her prop.
And why is it our kids that get the dig? Is it because they can handle it? Seriously, like...
Well, she said something every pyramid.
It's not JoJo, it's Nia. And I think that's why we have a commonality there, because I think our kids are in the same boat.
They are.
And they're rowing upstream.
Even though Kalani does, get a lot of privileges and doesn't have to fight for a lot of things, I still understand your position. And I get it.
Since we've been back from LA, there has been a clear divide between the moms. Jill and Melissa will do whatever Abby says, even if it's wrong. Kira and Jess seem to have my backs more so than the moms that I've known for years, the moms who are supposed to be my best friends.
I just think you have to stand up for what's right.
Exactly.
What you believe is right.
And not be afraid to do so. And I think that was part of my frustration with Jill and Melissa, is that there were things I had higher expectations, so that I've known them longer, we had more of a history. Right. And I felt let down and hurt. We should be able to support each other. Honestly, at the beginning of the season, I can't necessarily say that I would have expected that. You find allies in the most unlikely places sometimes.
It's a famous movie. It was also a Broadway show. Face, Face. Now Nia is doing The Color Purple. It's more of an interpretive, modern jazz piece. Now Nia, she looks great doing this contemporary work. Will she step on stage and straighten her legs and point her feet and keep everything clean? Or does she get caught up in the performance and then everything else goes down the drain? You have to get that right leg all the way around. Don't flex that left foot when you turn to sit. Right there, you better turn that right heel forward. And now, you've been doing this step in your solo. It's been in every solo for 3 years, and you still don't do it right.
Nia has to place. She knows that. It's stressful. I think she has that added stress hanging over her head this week. But I didn't make the rules. Abby made the rules.
She is a very strong kid, and she can't let anything that Abby says ever get to her. Because we all know what Abby says changes within the hour.
Absolutely.
1,000 times over.
Thanks for that encouragement with Nia. It's helpful.
Oh, I love her.
Jess and Kira are kissing Holly's ass. For what? The only thing a pact is going to do is create division.
This week is a big week for you. If you're not standing there up in front, being honored in some way for being the top whatever they give out, you're not gonna have another solo for a long time. You understand that? I can't keep giving you solos just because you're my student, especially after all the crap that went down with your mom in LA. I can't keep rewarding you when she just causes me aggravation.
But can you put that aside whenever we're like I'm in the studio?
Okay, so if somebody was a murderer, I should just bring them in and teach them a dance and forget they murdered somebody? No.
I think Abby's still bitter about what happened in LA. But I already did the singing stuff, so she just keeps on trying to talk about it, and it's like, that's none of your business.
You know, that whole recording studio thing, I don't like sneaky people, I don't like liars. I just don't like kids doing that, and I don't like parents teaching kids to do that.
I just want to keep that separate from while I'm in the dance studio. I know that
But it's not separate, it's representing the Abby Lee Dance Company. And if you want to think your music's separate, good luck. You're finished for today. This is a big weekend for you. Maybe you'll win. Okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to Nia just to make sure she's okay.
she just started talking about how we were being sneaky, going behind her back and doing stuff, and I just asked her politely, in the dance studio, can she just put that aside so that I can do my dance and whatever, just, you know. And she just didn't get that. She was like, well, if you were a murderer, I would give you a sort of something. She's just...
Nia has known Abby for almost her entire life, since she was 3, a decade. Otherwise, I would move on and take my kid out of this. But Nia is really invested in being a part of the ALDC.
She just...
Okay, so you did everything the right way, and what can you control Abby?
No.
You can control you and how you respond to her.
There's been a lot of conflict lately, but I really want to stay with the team because this is a great opportunity. I just wish Abby was supportive too.
You focus on your dance, channel all that energy, and make that dance better than she could have ever imagined. That's how you get a person like Abby Lee Miller to shut up.
Now remember, you guys are going to stand there and be critiqued. So you can't be, control your breathing afterwards.
Oh, we have to speak?
I don't know. I know nothing.
I can see that Nia's nervous. She's up against her two best friends, and she was the only one given an ultimatum by Abby. That's a lot for a 13-year-old to handle. I know Abby put a lot on your head this week, but you have to put it all in perspective. I want you to do well with it. I want you to win with it. But most importantly, I don't want you to leave that stage with any regrets. You can do it.
All right, we're gonna start now, judges. Moving on to the open category, ages 13 and 14, number 302, the color purple.
Abby said if I don't place in the top 5, I'm not gonna have a solo for a while. And I just really wanna do well because I just wanna prove to Abby that I can win.
Nia was amazing. She was mature and the style really suited her well. Abby has to be impressed by that because she barely coached her, and when she did, it was all negative. Right now, I'm just worried about the judges' critiques.
What do you have to say about this performance, Lydia?
Hi, Mia, how are you?
Good, how about you?
Good. That was beautiful. Some really nice moments of focus. You have those gorgeous eyes, and then when you light that up, it makes all the difference. But it was fleeting for me a little bit. Like there at the end, that just look to the side was gorgeous, and try to just kind of weave that in a little bit more. But overall, really nice work.
Thank you, Lydia. If you wouldn't mind passing that microphone down to Miss Rochelle Rack, let's see what she has to say about you.
Nia, really great work. I think that when you are telling a story, it's coming through your eyes, and when you're walking, you're going to get something or making a statement, and I really see that. When you're coming forward, you are right in my face, and you're saying, watch me, listen to my story. But really great, beautiful.
Beautiful job, thank you, Nia. Congratulations.
Have the judges publicly say that Nia did great, there's nothing Abby can do to take that away. I just hope it's good enough to place.
Now it's time for the top 5 overall soloists of the day. 4th place, 223, Chains Sean from Movement Dance Academy. 3rd place, 200, Seven Nation Army Noel from Release Dance Academy.
We are watching kids get their awards. And our kids aren't being called, and now I'm starting to get a little nervous.
All right, we're getting down to our top 2 places. 2nd place had a score of 297. Wow. .222, Miss Maggie from Movement Dance Academy. It is now time to announce our overall soloist of the day. Please scream and shout. For number 300, the mannequin, that's Maddie.
I'm absolutely devastated for Nia. She didn't place. In fact, the only person who placed was Maddie. But that also means that Kendall didn't place in the top 5 either. And does that mean that Kendall's not gonna have solos in the future? I highly doubt that. Jill has Abby in her corner, she gets special treatment. And it's unfair, and I'm sick of it.
All right, we're into our last section, folks. The most exciting groups. Fourth place, the score was 296.5. Medicine Release Dance Academy. Third place had a score of 296.7. Scream and Shout for 303 Decadent Darlings, Abby Lee Dance Company.
They did everything they could do as a team. They were together. They danced their dance. Maybe a little more team camaraderie with Holly being upset. You know, maybe we are fractured a little bit. Maybe if that hadn't happened, our kids would have come in first, but we'll never know.
Who came into my studio and wasted my time and gave their opinion and flapped their gums about we don't want to do lyrical, no more lyrical, da 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 da. I believe Holly was one of those people. I believe Jill was one of those people. One thing for sure, Nia's not getting any more solos. And I'm sticking to my guns and doing the lyrical for a long time. I know it wins competitions. I'm the director of the company. I say what we're doing. You're a dance mom. Get in your car, go home, make dinner.
So Abby, earlier we were having a fairly heated discussion, just the 5 of us. And what we were talking about is they have a pact.
A pact for what?
What is the pact? Explain to Abby because I don't fully understand what the pact is.
It's the idea behind it, honestly, is if there's a situation and you think there's an inequity, an injustice, or that person just needs support, you would offer your support regardless of worrying about the ramifications or the consequences.
Their negative energy rubs off on the kids. And the bickering between all of them, come on. All the kids are aware of that. And it's affecting my team. That behavior will not be allowed in the future of the ALDC. You're either on my team and you support me and my decisions 100%, whether it affects your child or not, or go find another team.
Abby, what I have a problem with is I support you. I've supported you for years. I've supported you in the beginning of the season when there were lawsuits. But when you talk to a child and she's telling you, can we focus on our dance? And then you're like, no, I can't forget someone who murdered someone.
No, she
They'd
asked
be a
somebody to
murderer.
separate something. And I said, well, if somebody was a murderer and you knew it and they came in here to teach them a dance, you would still look at them like they were murdered.
When you use an analogy of a murderer in context with Nia, you are insinuating that they're the same. That's the point.
When I do make an analogy, I am going to the extreme.
You
to
always
say,
do. Why do you back her up and you won't back me up?
I'm just saying, she always goes to extreme.
But that's what you're doing. You're like, but Abby does this. She doesn't need backup.
I'm not backing her up. I'm just saying she does go to extreme. She could have said, it's
Holly,
like...
please don't leave. Holly, please don't leave.
I'm walking out the door because to have someone say that about Nia.
No, because you keep pushing it.
I think this whole thing is a misunderstanding. Please don't leave. Please.
It's just a misunderstanding.
This is our chance to talk it out, Holly. Please.
I mean, I don't,
Stop. Let them talk to her. They know her.
yeah.
I don't have to take anymore. And for her to say it's okay to call me a murderer, and for you to say it's okay,
But no, I don't.
stop coming to her defense.
Yeah.
Conversation's over.